In this video, I will show you the do while control statement, control structure. Okay. In the while loop, we saw that the test is done. All right. If it is true, we executed certain statements, right? If it is true, we did the statements. If it is false, we exited the loop, right? This is the while loop. So in essence, we test first, then execute the statements. All right, and we do this in a repeated manner. All right, then again we test it. If it is positive, we execute, we go back. All right, once we are done with these statements, we again go back and test it. Then if it's true, we execute the statements. In the do while, it is the other way around. We execute the statement first, then we test it later. Okay, if I change it this, it's like that. Statements, then we test it. If the condition is true, we go back and execute the statement. If it is false, all right, we exit the loop. Okay, so when do we do this? Normally, when you are asking a user for values, okay, ask the user for values. We normally use it. Anyway, we will write a program for this. Before we do that, we'll just summarize how we do a do while. So we execute the statement first, then we test the condition. All right. Now let's go back to our program. I just wrote it this time. Day equal -1. We initialize to a value. We are asking the user to enter a value from 0 to 6. If it is 0, if it is 0, it's a Sunday, right? 1 goes Monday, like that till 6. 6 means Saturday. If he enters anything outside this range, we'll ask the user to enter this statement again. All right, let's go back to this code. Sorry. So do, in essence, do these statements. All right, do these statements. Enter a value. The first statement is enter a value. The second statement is we ask the user what is the day. So we executed once without testing anything. We just executed these two statements. Alright, once it's done, we are then checking the value the user has entered. If the day is less than 0 or greater than 6, if anything outside the range of 0 and 6, we ask the user to do the statement again. Alright. So as long as this is true, we keep on asking the user the value. Okay. So let's go back to the statement here. I'll clear this up. Do, right, scan, all right, day. As long as E enters a day that is less than 0 or greater than 6, we will keep asking him to give a legal value. Our legal value should be 0, 1, 2, 6, right? So that is how the do statement works. So let's compile this program and run it. GCC, oh, what's the name? No errors. Enter a value. I'm going to enter 9. It says it's asking me again because my condition is true. In this case, it's greater than 6. I'm going to enter -3. It says enter a value. It's less than 0. So I'm going to enter 4. It says you enter 4. Yeah. So that is the way the do while works. So what is the difference between a while loop and a do while loop? Oops. Alright. In the while loop, we test the condition. If it is true, we execute the statements. Alright, statements. Then we go back and test it again. If it is false, we go back, we exit the loop, right? This is the condition. So we test first and then execute the statements. In the do while statement, we test the, we execute the statements, then we go and test it again. If it is true, we execute the statements. If it is, this is the condition. If it is false, we exit. Alright, so you see the difference. Yeah, one is a pre-test, the other is post-test. This is the post-test. You test it later you test it before, pre-test, post-test. Okay,